Hi, it's your boy, and you know what we're doing today? The tier list. A Danganronpa tier list. If you can see by the heads of everybody with the different colors. Oh my gosh, you can. This chick is peeking. Anyway, when it comes down to things, I was like, you know what? We did a Genshin Impact tier list. That was fun. Why not do a Danganronpa tier list? Because I ain't gonna necessarily lie. We haven't talked about anything Danganronpa in a while, honestly, or at least it feels like it. And then number two, I just feel like doing a tier list too. Plus, I've been really also in the mindset of like doing a Persona tier list at some point in time. So that will be like a thing too, you know? So that's something to be expecting, I guess, in the future. As well as that, I also do have maybe another video that I want to bring out today after this. I don't necessarily know when or how that's gonna go, but I do want to do it, you know, so we can have that ready and going. But don't hold me to it, because it might happen, it might not, because I also got to record another thing for like a later date, so we'll see how that kind of goes. But yeah, today's a Danganronpa tier list. I ain't gonna necessarily hold you. I still haven't watched Dangan 3. I don't know why. I don't know why, but I just haven't. But when it comes down to things, I'm just gonna do the game characters, the characters that I know of, and then we'll just have to come back at a later time to just, I guess, add them to the roster of the list, because I don't know where they'll go, because I haven't seen them before. Or if I did see them before, I don't know anything about them. I'll just probably just go off of their looks, if anything, if I do add them onto the list, you know? So that's kind of how that is. But anyway, let's not waste any more time, right? We've done that before with the Genshin tier list. I'm not necessarily going to waste any time, so let's actually get right into it, right? So you obviously got your S, A, B, C, D, F tiers out here, and you got the cast of characters down here, and then we got Aikane in the beginning of everything, right? She's okay, right? Aikane is okay, in a way, you know? Granted, I think she's better than Asahina, and you know how I feel about Asahina, right? But at the same time, she's not that great. Somehow she survived the end of the killing game, but she's still not that great. Personally, I want to give her B tier, because that's kind of how I feel. I don't necessarily, like, I don't hate Akane, obviously, but like, am I 100% like thrilled about her? Not necessarily. Not necessarily. So that's kind of, it is what it is when it comes to that one. Chiaki, S tier. There is no debate, no discussion. We know why. Gamer girl, fat ass, fat titties. That's all we need to know. That's all you absolutely need to know about this girl right here. Endless fan art, endless Gentai material, and the damn Kokatsu story that I'm making on this channel. You know, endless everything. Perfection. Perfection. I touch her titties as a statue every single day to make sure my day is going to be going good. That's literally how much I like Chiaki. Alright? So that's basically how that is. No discussion, no debate. Hiyoko. Huh. Trashy ass personality. Ain't nothing positive about this chick. She's kind of ass. And we're being honest, she's really kind of ass. However, she is kind of cute, right? She is kind of cute. I will say that much, right? And her lolly form was kind of peak, so do not get mad at me. But I think she's a solid B tier, because I gotta think about that personality too. Do I really want to hear someone that complains and try to want to whoop my ass 10,000 times even though they can't? Not really. Really, the only reason why she's up there, honestly, is because of the lolly part. That's about it. I ain't gonna necessarily hold you. Other than that, Hyoko's kind of trash. I'm not gonna necessarily lie. Mikon! Oh my goodness. A lot of people like Mikon. I would say she's A. You know? I think she's A. I don't think she's like overly on the level. Well, she could be on the level of Chiaki. I'm not necessarily gonna say she's not. But for me personally, I feel like if they did something better with her character in the official media, you know, I feel like that would have been fine if they actually did her better instead of, you know, how they kind of just did her. but it is what it is. I still like Mikon. Like, if you talking about some, oh, and so if Mikon ain't on the bed, you wouldn't take that opportunity. Oh, hell yes, I'm taking that opportunity. There ain't no damn way. Spread the eagle all day. That's all I need to see. So of course I'm gonna take, you know, Mikon every single day. That's not even a question. But just for me personally, I don't know. She might. There, you happy? She's S tier. She S tier. Fine. You know. She is also yandere a bit too. Now that I think about it, so maybe she deserves to be on the S tier. You know what? I don't know what I was saying when I put her on A tier. I was tripping. Mahiru. She's actually the most normal chick. One of the most normal chicks in the entire game. I think, wasn't she like, I don't know, like close to being the protagonist in Dangan 2? Because I think she almost was. I actually like her. I don't necessarily like the aspect of her always trashing, you know, on Hajime constantly though. I don't necessarily like that because, oh, he can't take care of himself because he's a guy and whatever. But she has a valid reason to think that though, right? So it's not like it's trash completely. So it's understandable. Also, I just remembered the bath scene with her and Hyoka was peak, so yeah, don't get mad at me for saying that she's S tier. That kind of is how it is. It kind of is how it is. Alright. Ibuki. Also, I have a fun, well, kind of cringy but fun story to tell you. Not necessarily gonna lie, when I was wearing my Ibuki shirt, because I have one, my mom tried to say her name, and she said it horribly. And that made me cringe so hard that I want to honestly put myself in F tier. But I'm not gonna do that. So instead of doing some crazy nonsense like that, I'm gonna put her in A tier. Plus, Ibuki's just fun, right? She's actually kind of fun. Like, let's be perfectly honest. You mean to tell me you wouldn't want someone like Ibuki in your life to spice up some things? Or just, even if it's not your relationship partner, just have them like to just be there, just to have some out-of-pocket baseness, honestly. Am I your Ibuki? Am I literally that for you? Just to come out of nowhere, just say some random shit, and then just be on my damn way? Is that how it is? Because I wouldn't be surprised if that's the case, honestly. And maybe you need a Ibuki in your life. I think everybody needs a little Ibuki in their life, so I'm not necessarily too mad at it. Also, I feel like her and Blue would be best friends. Not gonna necessarily lie. So yeah, Echo. I don't want to hear it. S tier. I don't want to hear a damn word. I don't want to hear a damn soul. Sure, I haven't looted Peko yet. Sure, I haven't put her in my damn story yet. That's because I don't know where to put her yet with all these damn characters. And then number 2, she's just fine. I don't necessarily care. Yeah, maybe the murder of Mahiru shouldn't have happened because of her trying to protect, you know, Fuyuhiko. But still, nonetheless, it is what it is, though, right? Like, both of them could be sharing the S tier spot. I mean, they probably hate each other in main canon, but you know, it is what it is. Pego's still S tier, honestly. Monotone voice, looking bad as hell, can pull off some impossible ass stuff, sword master and all that. So I can take that. I'm perfectly fine with that. Perfectly fine with that. S tier, no problem. There really should be like a Peko statue because I definitely need that in her black bikini. Definitely need that. No discussion. Sonya, never mind. More like Sonya, Cedar Mine. Okay, I'll be honest. I don't really care for Sonya. Like, she's the biggest 5 out of 10 out of 5 out of 10s. I'm gonna be very honest with you. I'm not saying now. Now it will be ridiculous to say, oh, Sonya's like F. No, she's like a C. I'm not saying that she's completely trash, but I don't feel anything for this character. I really don't. Like, she was just there just to be there. She had a few, and honestly, the only thing about her being a C tier that I feel like that only allows her to be there is a lot of the damn jokes that she ended up saying. That's about it. Like, I forgot what joke it was in one of the class trials. I think it was Chiaki's class trial. Talking about some let them eat cake or some shit. I was like, bitch, what the hell are you talking about? You funny as hell, but you really don't know what you're talking about. So that's the only possible reason why I'm putting her on C. Other than that, I feel no attachment to her. Her Gentai don't slap, honestly, or even if it did, I don't necessarily care for her still. You know, it is what it is. I don't really know. I don't really care, honestly. So C tier it is for Sonya. Kamaru Naegi. I'm just a normal girl. I have no qualities except big ass titties. So you know what? B tier. Because why not? Honestly. And then she did kind of go off in the later part of UDG, right? She did kind of like get her shit together in UDG and finally started being kind of badass in a way, you know? Even if she did not, you know, keep it all the way, she's still a badass. Also, I don't necessarily hate Kamaru. I just hate that she keep repeating her damn self too damn much, like every character in this entire franchise. So when it comes down to things, it is what it is. I'm just gonna put her in B tier because her game was actually kind of fun, pushed the boundaries and what could be allowed in the game. It was a fun time. It was actually a fun time. I'm not necessarily gonna lie. Probably, well, I had to play all the other Danganronpa games to actually see, because I only watched the games. I never really played it myself. Granted, I think Dangan 1 and 2 is on sale. I could buy that. We'll see. I don't know, because I might be waiting to stream those games before I play it. You know, whenever that damn day comes where I can stream, whenever I get some money. But still, nonetheless, you know, it is what it is. UDG is technically the only game I technically play outside of summer camp, but it is what it is. Still, the whole Pennies and Bra fight with Toko too, that was also amazing as well. So definitely gotta get her to B. As well as Kodako. Actually, I'm gonna put Kodako in A. You wanna know why she's going in A? Because I feel for her, man. Like, she literally got abused to the point it was trash, and I understand it. And the fact that she kind of attaches that to her personality is kind of realistic, honestly. Because it just kind of is. Like, someone going through, like, I don't want to speculate, but it wouldn't be surprising if someone went through a bad experience as a kid and then lead up to them being, you know, how they are now. I wouldn't necessarily be too surprised about something like that, you know? And also, every lewd moment with Kodaka, I'm not necessarily gonna lie, was kind of badass. It was kind of badass. It was pushing the limits of the game, honestly, even though everybody was very uncomfortable with it. When there was, you know, regular people was playing the game, I was not. I was in the zone. I was enjoying my time, even though she wore fat ass bloomers and I couldn't see shit. But still, nonetheless, it was what it was, you know? It's fine. It's fine. So, yeah. I like Kodako, honestly. I think she is one of my, I would say maybe the top, maybe in the top 3 lollies in the entire series, honestly. She's like, maybe like number 2. Maybe like number 2, I think. So, yeah. Actually, I think she is number 2. So, yeah. Kodako can stay in that A tier though. She's fine. Anyway, then we got tutorial waifu, Kyoko. I was about to say Kodako again. Let's give her the S. You know, she's fine. She's fine. You know, do I want to give her the S? I feel like it's either A or S. Cause I ain't gonna lie, like I like Kyoko. I like how she looking. She's actually kind of fine. But she's kind of basic, can I be honest? Kyoko is kind of basic. But I love her design though. That is one thing that will still stick with me. Her design is absolutely peak, crazy good. It is still the absolute peak that it needs to be. But like, other than that, she's kind of bland. Can I be honest? Like, honestly, if this was a rate the waifu, which honestly, this basically beats all the rate the waifus when I'm doing them. But I would give Kyoko maybe out, and I know we did give Kyoko like a rate the waifu already, and I don't remember what the rating was. But now, kind of thinking about it, I'd give her like an 8. I like Kyoko, I do. I think she has one of the more best designs in the entire cast, honestly, in Dangan 1 especially. She's like, best believe, probably like top 7, you know? But still, nonetheless, she's kind of basic though, you know? So that's kind of how it is. So, yeah, I'll have to give her the A. She has to stay in the A. That's just personally for me, right? Monica, the woman that made me scared of people in wheelchairs. I ain't got no time for that. But I will put her also in A tier, because she was actually kind of fire. Especially as a villain too. I kind of wish they kept her as a villain. Not gonna necessarily lie, because it would have been a lot more interesting about what she could do and how she could conduct herself and stuff. So I feel like that would have been fun if they kept her, but obviously they didn't. But so yeah, And also, she's cute as well, obviously. You know, I like Monica, except when she go creepy. That's about it. But, you know, she's fine as well, you know. I still remember the line where she was like getting, I think, Kamaru's and Makoto's dad and mom together. And she was almost something. I think I said in the video about UDG reviewing the game, I was saying, she was saying something like a, you know, kids TV show, something. Let's open the gates of hell for Monica. No, I don't want that. Please no. I'm going the other way. Send me to the other way where the light is so I can go to the Cloudlands. That's what I want to see. Screw that. I am not going to no fiery pits of where the Undertaker lives. I am not going down there for that. No. So, yeah, definitely. I think, honestly, Monica was hella entertaining. Not just hella entertaining, but hella fine. And also that wheelchair gimmick, especially when she got like rid of it and everything, and really proved how crazy and crappy she was. That she took some balls. She took some actual balls, and I wasn't expecting it. So definitely Monica could stay in that A. Damn near, I would say damn near high A, close to S, but A nonetheless. You know. Hiro's mom. She didn't really do much, did she? She was okay, but like she can go in the C. Plus she smokes. I don't really care for people that smoke like that, right? Right. I'm just saying, it kind of is what it is. Kaede, baby girl, the first character that I saw die, and I hate it. It's either you are above Shiaki or behind her, and I don't know which one I would rather put into. This is a difficult to ask decision. This might be I ain't gonna necessarily lie, this might be the hardest decision of all the hardest decisions. What the hell? She's S tier, no doubt about it. Ain't no way she's anything lower than S. But is she above Shiaki or not? And I said a long time ago in a video talking about which one was better, Shiaki or, you know, Kaede in a versus. And I said Shiaki was better because we learned more about her. But there is still a piece of me that misses and loves Kaede. And I still, like, I love both Shiaki and Kaede equally well, right? This is like the hardest decision. So you know what? For nostalgia's sake and for the first person I actually like, Kaede go over Shiaki. It is what it is. I know, right? I'm crazy, but it is what it is, you know? But it just is. Also, she has a fat piano ass. How can you not ignore that? How? You know, she sit down a lot. You know, she be playing the piano on probably hours on end. She probably get naked while playing the damn piano. That's why they call her the piano freak, you know? So I wouldn't be surprised. So personally, she gotta be an S. That just is what it is. Maki, the assassin. Also S. There is no debate. Again, there just is literally no type of way you can debate this. Sure, she might not be the most open and friendly person, and shit, she might have like the most trash childhood, but at the same time, she's still fine though. Kaito was right. He was trying to hit some of that in a level he didn't think that was honestly he knew he was going to get to. He was trying to reach for the stars for real. Maki is definitely up there with the stars. So, you know, I'm down for that, you know, 100%. At first I didn't really like Maki, but then over time I was like, yeah, okay, I can see. And then when speaking with other people who like Maki, I can definitely understand it as well. And she does got dump truck ass from all that sneaking around she does too. So that's like another thing to label down with as well. So kind of gotta go with an S tier for Maki, honestly. She's really good. Angie. I don't really care for Angie, I'll be honest. However, she's kinda okay. So I won't give her C, even though I feel like she deserves kinda that. But I'll go ahead and slide her in B. I really don't have much to say about Angie, honestly. Outside her being like, this is all a part of a possibility. I don't necessarily know anything really about Angie except her art skills. And honestly, she looking kinda okay, honestly. She's probably a freak in the bed considering her, you know, romance thing in V3. But that's about it, honestly. I don't really care too much about Anji. But she's okay, so that's the only reason I'm like, you know, I'll toss her in B. Like, if she was on the table to smash, I would smash that. Would I really be into it? Probably not, but it is what it is, you know? So that's how I feel. Then we have Kurumi. Poor Kurumi. Personally, this is a maid character done wrong. And I love my maid characters, honestly. I think my maid characters, there's just a lot of maid characters that's honestly slapping. Like the Victorian maid from that one Gensai. Then you got Mei Rin from Black Butler. Then you got Roberta from Black Lagoon. There's a ton of fine ass maid characters, honestly, that can have my kid. That, like 100%, that just is what it is. But Kurumi, I don't think she's that good. I really don't think she's that good. Honestly, when I was watching V3, I didn't really even have like an attachment to her. Like, I'll be perfectly honest. Maybe I have to go back and watch it again. She does her job very well. But like, if you told me, do I have an attachment to Kurumi like that? Not necessarily. I just remember her execution, that's it. So, I hate to say it for a maid character, but you're going into C tier. I hate to say it. Himiko! Oh boy, I know that people hate the hell out of Himiko, right? Because they don't necessarily enjoy her magic, nah? Right? They don't like to enjoy that magic of her. However, even if she's annoying, I feel indifferent, so yes. Yes. Also, let's talk about the brief possibility if she did have magic. You don't think her ass ain't gonna grow big too? Right? Plus, you probably think she ain't gonna do no magic trick, sexual magic tricks? Because she already was talking about her small hole, which I think all of us want to dive into. So you mean to tell me you wouldn't dive into that? That's capping, you know it, 100%. I don't care how annoying she is. I don't give a damn how much you say you don't like Himiko. You're gonna dive into it. Also, she shares Himiko. The same Himiko name relates to Toga as well. So that's also another reason why. I know, two separate animes, two separate media and fictions, doesn't matter. It is what it is. I like my Himikos. Anyway, Miu Iruma. The whole ass lady with the golden brain and the golden body and the badass temper and the force you into pregnancy because she don't want to be alone. That is an S tier wife, honestly. Of all the qualities I just listed, that will make her an S tier. She's just fun, honestly. She's fun. She's just fun. That's literally the entire point. And then all her inventions are sexual as hell. And I love it. And I'm not necessarily gonna lie. It's fun. It's strictly for fun, 100%. So, yeah, I'm not necessarily gonna lie. I absolutely enjoy Miu. Like, she's trashy. Yeah, she treat Kaede wrong. I'm not necessarily gonna lie. She didn't deserve to die and get strangled and stuff, right? But I still love Miu, 100%. So it is what it is. So Miu gotta be in the S tier. That's just me. Tenko is freaking whore. I cannot. Honestly, if we're talking about just in canon, just in V3 alone, garbage. F tier for days. I don't give no dams. I don't give no Fs. That is literally how I feel. All she do is hate men. She is literally Twitter like impersonated. That's just literally how it is when it comes to Tenko. Tenko really ain't shit. Like, I don't feel bad for Tenko dying in the damn game either. She really ain't shit. So it's like, why should I sit here and care for someone that's gonna, you know, hate guys, right? Like, I know guys are trashy, but like, not all of us are trashy, you know? Some of us is, but not all of us. So why the hell should I care? That's kind of my thing. And then like, the only things that's saving grace for Tenko that makes me want to put her, she deserves F tier, but I want to put her in D tier, it's her Gensai material. That's it. And the fact that she was in her romance was like, oh, I know you're a male, but if Master say you pretty much good and you really believe in the Neo, Aikido, whatever the hell, you know, martial arts she does and stuff, you're like, she'll let things happen. Fine. I'll don't get me wrong. I will still clap Tenko. Without a doubt, 100%. And if she was that way, that would be perfectly fine. But she's not. And it drives me up a wall. I'm not necessarily gonna lie. So it is what it is. So when it comes to Tenko, that's just a D. That's an absolute D. Honestly, that's really how I feel. You below Sonya. That's crazy. Anyway, Tsumugi, honestly, she's bland as hell. Bland as absolute hell. But I'm gonna put Tsumugi in the A. I'm gonna put her in the A tier. Also, that's the first normal female character student from V3, I think. Kinda, yeah, because Himiko counts as a lolly. But yeah, Tsumugi wasn't like a great villain, right? I didn't really care for the villain aspect. I just kind of care for her as like the character aspect too, you know? That's really the main part of Tsumugi that I really care for. And I find very entertaining. So yeah, honestly, and I think Tsumugi cute. Like, if you mean to tell me Tsumugi ain't cute and you wouldn't want to clap that, you're insane. Sure, she might get weird, you know, skin things happening because she tried to cosplay people, but it is what it is, you know? Still, nonetheless, it's fine. It's absolutely fine, you know? Like I said, Tsumugi might be bland as hell. She might be super bland, but, you know, it's fine. I wouldn't mind that. I wouldn't mind Tsumugi, you know? So she could stay in the A. Sayaka, the House of Mizuno. I have this whole House of Mizuno, and all the rooms are nothing but Sayaka. For that alone, I'm not necessarily gonna lie. Also, I really don't care for Sayaka. I'll be honest. And the devs didn't really care for her too, considering how much they killed her over and over and over and over again during development of the game. So, don't really care. So that's just kind of, you know, it's kind of like a it is what it is type of moments. I'm not necessarily gonna lie. Sayaka is not even like anything good. How does she have fans? I don't know. And most likely, I will never know. Now, some of these are obviously the anime version of Dangan. And I'm not necessarily gonna lie. I don't know half of these characters. I really don't know half of them. Some I know, some I don't know. And so I guess for this point forward, I will either be judging them off of appearance or, you know, what I know. So, Chisa, I do know her name. I have seen her a lot. Brave Bingle likes to F the shit out of her. I will give Chisa seems fun, honestly. I feel like if I watch this anime, it'll be fun. So, I'm gonna put Chisa in A tier from what I've seen, right? So, I'll give her the A tier. I don't really know much about her outside of Junko took her over and she still believes in like Dangan 2 students because that's the class she was teaching, I think. But other than that, you know, it is what it is. So yeah, she's gonna stay in the A tier. I don't even know your name, but I think she's trash. So I'm gonna put you in the D, right by Tenko. I think Tenko has more redeemable qualities than her. I think. I don't know. She does look good though, but still, no. This lady, I've seen some arts of her, but not really a lot. She looks okay, so I'll just toss her in the B tier. Okay, I think this girl is a robot that got controlled by Monica, I think, and she's also in a wheelchair. I don't know, so I'll just put her in C, you know? I feel like C is like the range of like, I'm either disappointed that there wasn't more to deal with the character, or like, I don't really have an opinion either way, so that's where, yeah. Who the hell is this? I don't even know. She looks annoying. I'm gonna just put her in D. She looks kind of high. I'll chuck her in C. That's fine. Now, I know I've seen her before. I don't know if there's any story with her, but she's in UDG. The students were trying to, like, not the students, but the kids were trying to kill her, I think. So, just off of looks alone, they did say she was a pretty demon too, right? So, just off her looks alone, I will slap her, honestly. She kind of a little too pretty, honestly. I'm gonna slap her in 8 tier. Just off of her looks alone. Real Chiaki had character, honestly. She had, like, a ton of things that was, like, superior, honestly. Honestly, I might have to put her over AI Chiaki. I'm not necessarily gonna lie. Like, AI Chiaki is good. That's the girl that I care for a lot. But, like, real Chiaki too, she's fine as well. But I feel like she's a little bit more outspoken and more, you know, real. Obviously, because it's her real self, but still, nonetheless, that is what it is. Is this Ryoko? Is this Junko's counterpart from Danganronpa? I think. If it is, I think this is when Junko had like amnesia and she was about to start the killing game and all this type of stuff. I haven't read that book either. My useless ass when it comes to Danganronpa knowledge is showing today, but I don't really know too much about this one, but I think this is Junko, so I'm gonna put her in the B slot. I'll chuck her in the B slot just because I have no idea who the hell this is, so they're just gonna go into. Actually, I'm gonna put you in D because you look kind of trash. I'm not gonna lie. Asahina, finally a person I know of that I really don't care for. C. When I made the rate the waifu of Danganronpa characters, I gave her a 5 out of 10. I just didn't care. The only thing that's fine is that she's thick, and that's about it. And she like donuts. That's the only thing about her that I actually genuinely care for. Other than that, I don't really care. That just kind of is what it is. That's just kind of how it is, you know. So sorry. That's just kind of how I feel. The edits on her when they be using some of the CG art. When she's like, one time where she was on the bed naked as hell, that's perfectly fine. I need that. But other than that, what the hell? But other than that, nah, I'm good. So it is what it is. Anyway, who the fudge is this? She looks all types of evil. D. I don't know. Also, your forehead. Why does fudge? Anyway, I don't know who this is. So that could go into the D. Or really, she looked kind of alright. I don't know who the hell that is. I don't know who this is. So she can go into the C. Really, it's outside of like, I'm not necessarily gonna lie. Hold on, let me move her over. I ain't gonna necessarily lie. From Sonya to Asahina, really these don't count. I'm gonna say these don't count. So don't really take those into heart in consideration. If they are important. But these do. They deserve their placement. Alright, so that's kind of how I feel. Now, we got Celestia Ludenberg. I want to loot her bergs. Anyway, when it comes down to things, I think she's a proper A. I don't think she's S. Lord knows. Not this one. Not this one. Not at all. The reason why I say that is because the chick is like, you know what? I just like to gamble. Also, I want vampires in my house, pleasuring me constantly, every day, while I make money from my gambling. And any other human that tries to talk to me is like an absolute F grade garbage piece of shit. Like, I ain't got time for that, alright? You're high maintenance as hell. Shut your ass up. Get in this bed. Get wrecked real quick. And so you just learn how humans can actually be, right? We ain't garbage. We ain't on a tier list. Even though this is ironically what we're doing right now. But still nonetheless, it is what it is. Calm your ass down, Celeste. However, your character design looks hella good and you're fine as hell. So there ain't no reason to not put you up here. Also, if you was in Kakiguri, that would be the greatest damn thing of all time. But you're not. So it is what it is. So that's why I have to go ahead and toss you into the A. Next week, I'm gonna go backwards. Toko, more specifically, Genocide Jack. I love Genocide Jack. There ain't no reason for it. S tier. No, she's crazy. She's crazy. She kills people, and she's crazy. But she's fine. But have you seen what that tongue can do? Also, I was on the most craziest Toko character drive recently. I'm not on it anymore. I'm off of it now. But when I was like, damn, why is Toko so fine? Like, she's ugly, kinda, but she's also kind of fine, though, right? How does that work? I don't know. But I want to clap Toko now. And kind of thinking about it, I kind of want to go back again and clap Toko one more time, honestly. In a Kokatsu story, you're going to see me clap Toko on a date. If you haven't seen it on Twitter already, you're going to see it. So, that's going to be a thing that happens. Because how is Toko ugly and fine at the same time? I don't know. She just makes it work. Anyway, we got regular Toko, who I have to just put it right there, honestly. Also, she seems like the most normal character in the entire series. One of the most normal characters in the entire series. She doesn't flaunt her talent, she doesn't do anything crazy, but, you know, she does have that crazy side, but that's about it. Also, Byakuya is freaking insane for not trying to hit this. Anyway, Sakura. Appearance alone? No. But she has a kind heart, so I'll put her up here. Still, that's just too strong for me. That's just too strong for me. That's all I can say. Too strong for me. Personally, I can't do that. Too strong for me. I like strong, kinda-ish women. I don't mind them. I would say I don't mind them over I like them, because Maruko's fine from My Hero. But like, that's a little too much for me. And they knew what they knew exactly what they were doing. So now, I'm good on that. Anyway, Mukuro. Oh boy, this is a fan favorite for some type of reason. Everybody and their mama somehow likes Mukuro. Honestly, and don't get me wrong, I like Mukuro too. She's okay. She's pretty decent. I don't mind her. She's slapping in areas. But to be honest, Mukuro's not an F. She's not a D either. She's not a C tier. And I don't even think she's B tier. I was thinking that she was, but I don't think she is. But I think she's just A tier. Just in the middle A tier. Plus, we don't really know much about Mukuro. Yeah, I know technically a book of Danganronpa If put her like in the fans' minds like, holy shit, this is top peak waifu right here. It is what it is. Also, the only reason I'm also not putting her in S is because too, the fandom and how they act when it comes to Mukuro. They be a little too harsh on people. Because remember what happened to Fenrir? That was some bullshit. And honestly, every time they want to ship Mukuro and Makoto together, it's kind of like a mess situation. Again, the book is why, and I understand that, but it's at the same time like, kind of don't care. And I probably just pissed off the entire Danganronpa community, but I don't care. Fight me, you cunts. But when it comes down to things, that's just kind of how I feel. She's an A tier. She's not S. She's not my S tier, but she's A tier. And last but not least, the Queen of Despair herself. The lady that has been literally the mascot of my channel for 2 years in the beginning of its, you know, really starting to come through and whatever. Junko Inoshima. There is no discussion, no debate, not a doubt or soul in my mind. Absolute S tier. There's no doubt. There is absolutely no doubt. She is devious. She exists multiple times. You could literally do anything with Junko and make it work. She is perfect, honestly, and she's an asshole. She doesn't give a damn. She has multiple different personalities and she just get bored with them and then just flip and flop and over them. Got the best tits, honestly. Even Toko knows that. She's just good, honestly. I really enjoy her. I wish we knew more about who Junko was. Like, as like a backstory and shit. That is the only thing I wish we knew. But we don't. And that sucks. So that's why if you're a Kokatsu story fan, you might want to pay attention to the next couple of episodes. Alright? So, yeah. But definitely, Junko, no debate, no discussion. Of all the people that was automatically was going to get S tier, Junko was going to get the S tier regardless. There ain't no possible way she was going to get, like, no S tier. Ain't no possible way. But that is the complete list of the Danganronpa characters at least that I know of, that is properly done. So yes, we have a lot of people in the S tier, obviously. We have a lot of people in the A tier. I'm shocked at how many people that's in C tier. And I'm kind of shocked that B and D are kind of even. But it is what it is. But hopefully you did enjoy the listing that we did here though. Let me know if I got a character wrong in which tier, which one would you swap out, or which one would you put in which tier. Let me know in the comments too, because I'm very curious on how people would put, you know, these type of characters in like these type of tiers too. Or you could just make your own tier list and then just share it with me. That's fine too, you know. And also remember, we do have merch on this channel now, so make sure to go pay and buy it and look for it and just see what we got, honestly, because it's nice, you know, putting some work over that. So I would like to see some people wearing some merch, please. And yeah, honestly, so that's basically the entirety of this video. So hopefully you did enjoy. If you did, be sure to like, share, subscribe, hit the bell notification on your way out. Also follow me on the socials, and if you'd like to donate to the channel, Patreon is available as well. I really need to do something for Patreon because my gosh, I have not done shit. Anyway, until then, it's your boy Jay, sign off. Have a blessed day.